Welcome. First thing first, Dollar Tree pumpkins. And I'm looking for a lighter color, so these are the three colors I'm going to use. And I'm trying again the baking soda technique. I know somewhere out there is the correct measurement, but right now I'm winging it like I do everything else. I had bought these pumpkin to be like in the second week of September, and I need to get them out the house. So we're going to try this technique again. I need texture on these pumpkins. So we're going to add this paint. The last time I added too much. So this time I'm going little by little to see. Let me add a little bit more. And it took really good to the pumpkin. And the brush you use makes a difference. I'm just winging it right now. I'm looking at the texture if I should add more to it. So I'm doing little by little. Oh, nice. I love it. I really love this texture.
I'm gonna let you know something. I will never paint the same again. Look at, you can't really tell because the light is.
Look at this.
Right?
Look at this.
OMG.
Nice.
I freaking
It's a flat color.
Again, I know somewhere there's a proper
I'm in love.
measurement for
This is my new way of painting now.
I'll find it one day. But right
Anything
now,
I paint, you better believe baking soda is going to be added to that paint. And I suggest you do the same thing. Look at that.
Compared to this shiny.
See the difference?
OMG. OMG.
I would have loved to have done that one in black paint with the baking soda, but you know what? Next time.
This is a technique also that you can put baking powder on.
So this is the paintbrush I suggest anybody use when you're doing it.
So the next color I'm going to use.
So we're going to our next color.
Is this ivory color.
One thing I did notice,
because I want light color.
This is acrylic paint. That when you add this onto chalk paint, it doesn't give it that same effect.
And if it's too thick, you add more paint. I'm going to have to add more because more paint rather.
Now let's see how this one's going to take. And you add little by little. When you start mixing the baking soda with the paint, you see.
So I want to make sure I have
the different texture. If that's the way you want it, you can add a little bit more. Here I am playing mixology. Just keep, working it through. Don't add a whole bunch at one time.
You won't be able to see it here.
There you go.
Okay, let me see.
Let's see now.
This is.
Oh, I love it. I'm telling you guys, you're going to love this. Anytime I have to paint, it's going like this. I got brown, wax brown,
A
and
little bit more.
before I started painting, I said I'm going to put some brown in between this. But you know what?
And this kind of
It's
brush does help a
so
lot.
beautiful. I didn't want to mess it up. And it only takes 2 coats. That's it.
Okay, much better.
I had a little bit more, I believe. Yeah. Oh man, it was so
And it
satisfying to
takes to
put
the
this paint
pumpkin
on.
really quick. Just 2 coat is needed. Give it even strokes.
I could have painted all day, put it that way. Look at that. And you let it dry and you give it a second coat.
You don't have to go all the way down because that's going to be covered.
And there you go. And you really have to see the texture to these pumpkins now. Look at that. Can't make this up. I really can't. I really love it. So now I'm going to go for a darker look. I used the green, the light green. Look at that. The light is too bright, so you can't really tell the texture or see the texture correctly. But once I take the pictures, you'll definitely see. To my next color, I want to do this green, but I need like a darker green. I didn't want this bright because I wanted to add a little darkness to it. So I'm going to add a brown to it. I added too much brown, but it is what it is, and I'm not going back. So we're going to see how this looks. That piece is going off, and I'm going to have to make one myself. Look at that. And when I'm not, and I got to emphasize this again, it takes to whatever you're painting so good. You got to make sure, because some of them got these little bubble holes in them, so you got to make sure that you paint them really good. And in all honesty, this one only took 1 coat, but I did 2, of course. I'm not a neat painter. I always have paint all over the place. Okay, this right here is a Christmas ornament to stand. This is a flower pot I found from Dollar Tree, and I used the same technique in painting it. I put a little wood piece on top, so when I do put the flower planter and the stand together, it has a better hold. That's all I did here. You see? Just hold on to it for a couple of minutes. Make sure that it is in place. My arm is hurting. I have to go to the doctor's office. And there you have it. Okay, you see? So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to add the flowers at the bottom. That's all I'm doing. It looks really nice.
Flowers.
I'm going to insert these flowers on the styrofoam. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use right now. Next step, I took aluminum foil because I still have to make the top to it, the stunt. I don't know how you call that piece of the pumpkin on top. So I took aluminum foil and just mold one on top. You see? I'm just trying to get the right measurements right now because I need the bottom part to be a little wider so it can fit that hole on top of the pumpkin correctly. So all I'm doing is molding. You see? That's all I'm trying to do. And this takes a while because you want to get it correct. And one thing I did wrong, I should not add the styrofoam or glue the styrofoam. That should have been the last process or when I was ready to put the flowers on. And those are the flowers I'm using. And it's just trying to figure it out. That's it right now. But I'll be back because this is going to take me a minute. More than a minute. So I have this wire ribbon where I'm going to wrap it around. As you can see. That's all I'm doing here. I'm not too keen with the color of it, so I might paint it. I need like a little darker. So I'm going to wrap all this around. That's all. So there you have it, all wrapped up. And this is the wired ribbon from Dollar Tree. That's all. It made it a little easier for me to wrap it around. And I used the brown with the baking soda. And I'm going to paint it brown, obviously. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I'm liking it. Yeah, definitely. I really like this technique. Yeah. I'm going to give this 2 coats. You see, I like this. 2 coats it is. Make sure you get every spot. Okay, if you know that nothing is written in stone when it comes to me. The planter did not give me enough space so I can spread the flowers. because the styrofoam was too low and I didn't want to pick it up too much. So I opted to doing this. I took the bottom styrofoam off, added the flat one, then added it to this stand, which is a Christmas ornament, a bell. And these are good for stands also, just for future reference. So when you see them for the holidays, pick them up for future projects. Unfortunately, with Dollar Tree, everything is seasonal. So these are the flowers I chose to use, like an orange and a coral. I didn't want it to look too busy. And my method of doing flowers or flowers arrangements, every spot has to be covered and well organized and well put together. We're not just go because that's that empty spot there, we're gonna add something to it. It has to be the right piece to it. Put it that way. So I'm gonna glue the flowers to the rim of the styrofoam. And make sure you hold on to it. I'm holding on to it too long. There you go. You see? And let the flowers begin. And here you have it. There you go. I use two types of flowers for now. They go the stump. I don't know what you call this piece. And you want it to look as rugged as it can. And I really like the way this came out. There you go. Camera was not high enough, but that's okay. Oh Lord, at this point I was like, Lord, take the wheel. I burnt the hell out my two fingers. I couldn't even concentrate anymore with this hot glue gun. It have a 16 and 100 watts, and I was using the 100 watts, and it burnt the hell out my two fingers. I can't even concentrate at this point. I'm struggling to see how I'm gonna do this because I'm concentrating. My finger is throbbing so bad. So bad. I'm gonna have to pause this for a minute and let me regroup. I was like, oh Lord, I couldn't anymore. I'm like, let me put this down for a minute because it's not even coming out right. I can't concentrate. I speed this process up, but I had to pause for a minute and wait until the drop goes away. Okay, you see what I did? And these branches and these leaves are from Dollar Tree. You want them to fall, you want them to stand, but not in a sloppy way. So here's where my thinking cap starts to come on. You just want those leaves to pop out. I'm still thinking about my finger. And all these flowers that are being used are from Dollar Tree. And the little branches, I bought them during the summertime because remember, Dollar Tree bring things on seasonal. And some of these branches, you may not find them now because all they have is Christmas and fall and Halloween decor. So when you see something during the summertime, get it. Like the dome, the pumpkin dome. I did the stand. Those are summer items. Those what you do, the succulent flowers and flower little for the summertime. So I had bought them. I think I have one more that I'm gonna, just because I'm trying to get all these flowers out of here. And you see, I'm just shifting and moving and looking. And how I do my flowers, I get the big pieces out. And then I start doing the small pieces. Now I'm using these. And I have a lot of flowers, so I get to experiment and just keep adding. And it's a work in progress because you're trying to figure out which pieces do you want and what pieces look right. And I got a scarf on my hair. I have long hair. And I try to get it out my face. And I try not to pick it up too much. I have it in a bun. I like it to be loose. So that's why you see this on my hair. And I don't like it in my face. So again, here I am just experimenting and adding and taking off. This is where your creativity and your imagination comes in. Painting and all that is quick. I was going to use these yellow ones, but nah. It'll be too busy. It'll be too much colors. And that's another thing also. You don't want it to look, you want it to look right, not busy. Even though it did come out a little busy, but it's okay. In a good way. Busy in a good way. You see? There you go. You're starting to look like something now. And when I tell you my fingers are burning, oh my God. And one around here too starting to, oh. Okay, let me show. I'm even sweating here, put it that way. You see? I had these little ones. I just added them on. Now I'm going to these little cherry blossoms. I don't know if I like these ones too much. But I do like these green ones. I don't like this. I'm gonna take my time. Tell you one thing, those pills the doctor gave me was some heck of a good pills. I feel like this is a lot. I'm gonna have to trim. You see, this more like this is good. There you go. Look how cute. I need little ones, not big.
if I could show you all the flowers I have here. Because what I do, when I see something I like, I buy about 3 of them. So, like that, in case I need something. Okay. That one can stay there. These are cute also, but I kind of like these because it has that brown. And you're looking for colors that are going to match. Okay, let's see this. I should have been a florist. I know. That's what I did in my past life. Oh, I'm sorry, so my battery is going low. Can you say stinking cute? Can you say I did this? Only thing, well, I like it, but I like the large, medium, and small look. Let me see how this back is doing. It needs a little loving. Nope. And this is going to be the end of it. What are you doing, Mama? I hope I don't have an issue when it's time to put this piece up there. You see the back? Oh, something fell. Something fell. Oh, no, it wasn't from here. You see? I believe that is all that is needed. I think I'm going to put a little bit of Spanish moss around just a little bit. Look, it's stinking cute. No, that's too much. Let me see something going. I know. There you go. There you go. I found this, so I put it right there. So before I add the moth, and before I add a little ribbon or something, let's add this on. Let me move. Let me see. We can be fancy. Oh, that's too big. Okay. Let me see something. That's too much. Just noticing it looks kind of empty here. Hold up. It's kind of got like a spot right here. I think I know, but this is so big. Just come out, yes. Trying to. This is a bag for flowers, and I have another. I just want to add something in the back of that. Let me see. Oh, I kind of like these. Oh, yes. Found these little. Orange ones, they're too cute. Okay, something. I've got right back here. I'll be right back. I mean, this picture right here doesn't look any justice to, but look how cute. Not bad. Next time I won't make it so big, but I took the moth out. I just want to see something. if I just want to add just a little bit. I think I am. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you real quick before my battery go dead. I have these. Look how cute. Look. Guys, thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking, giving my videos a big thumbs up. I know I still got to work on my videos, but it's self-explanatory, anything I do here. And I'm working on my next project. Until my next video.